Let's see, no. Okay, my program is not listening to me again. That's typical. It really doesn't like this because there's too much content in there or something, and my computer is very slow and not really built to handle stuff like this. And my cat's staring at me again. And when you're like me, and everything starts influencing each other, and you're like me, yes, I have to say that twice because I couldn't figure out whether it's when you're like me and everything starts influencing each other, or whether it's when everything starts influencing each other and you're like me. I don't have a whole lot of time left and I have to go and do something else. So, like, what am I supposed to do with the very limited time I have left? Do I keep on trying to fight with this and continue trying to make this? It's like not... Why? Why are you being stopped at? That is not what I told you to do. Why is it being like this? Why? Where is it? Why was that messed up? Why did he change color when he wasn't supposed to change color? It was only supposed to be their hands that changed color. I don't get it. Within the video program maker, it doesn't look like that happens. I'm going to save this and close it. I opened it with the intent to work on that. Then I got distracted and did other stuff, and now I legit don't have time to focus on this right now. Everything is influencing each other, you see. I watched that drama called I Am Nobody, and I made a comment in the beginning of my Alchemy of Souls reaction video that was the drama that I watched. I don't think I'll ever make a video on it. However, I mean, because it was not my thing. I can't believe I actually watched that drama, because, like, so much of it was... For so many reasons, I don't like it. But at the same time, I absolutely thoroughly adored his character. And the other character completely shocked me. Because I didn't expect him to have a background like that. And now I'm like... And I can't get over that. It's taking me a long time. It was so emotional and so incredibly well done. This scene right here was literally breathtaking. Like, you can't breathe watching it. So that was a mood. And then I got my books back from my mom, who borrowed them like a year and a half ago with the intent to read them, but she only kind of sort of read them and didn't get far enough. And she I think she said she made it halfway through King of Duvessa. But they are not her type of books, so they're hard for her to follow, and she's reading everything else under the sun, but she's not reading them. So give me them back. I only have one copy of them because it's the proofread version. It's not the actual release so everybody can buy it version, because the books are not edited. They need to be heavily edited for even spelling and grammar and stuff like that. And oh, look, it's raining all of a sudden. It said it was going to today, but it all of a sudden is now. I think it's late enough. My sister's at work. Can you tell I'm in a really weird mood? And I'm trying to explain why, and it's... breathe. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, because of Luliang especially... And then because I took my books back from my mom and I accidentally stayed up until... Tell me I'm not the only weirdo that does this, okay? I know that I'm the one that wrote King of Duvessa, and yet, I mean, I literally wrote it and I've reread it a few times. It's my book, literally my book, and yet, I know what's coming, and yet, I have, like, every time I finish reading that book, because of who is crying and because of why they're crying, I cry. Or I almost cry. It's not intentional. I'm not trying to blow my own ego out of the water or anything like that. Like, it's legit. I read the end of that book and I'm like, how did I even do that? I don't know. I'm like, can't I do it again? So you got Lily Young, and then you had the end of that book. And then I started watching He is Psychometric again. That one I That one I watched long enough ago that I don't remember when it was, and I lost the book that had the record of it in the fire. So, yeah, it's been several years since I watched it, and I'm trying and failing to remember if I actually completed watching it a second time, or if I only made it partway through it the second time. I don't remember, because I absolutely love He is Psychometric. It's one of the best dramas for many reasons that I've seen. at least one of the best Korean, but I think it's kind of overall one of my favorite dramas. However, there was things about it that make it not necessarily absolutely top favorite, because like the story kind of dragged a little bit. I wasn't like the main female character's okay, but she's not a huge favorite or anything, and there was a lot of scenes where I was like and recently, Alchemy of Souls, I said I highly prefer it when they don't show you a bunch of episodes and then skip forward. Okay, this one does both. This drama literally does both. Where at the beginning of the episodes, it keeps flashing back to what happened, what is it, 11 or 13? When it first goes to the present, it's 11 years ago. I think it is. Anyway, this wasn't necessarily what I meant to talk about, but it shows you what happened back then at the beginning of several episodes. It keeps flashing back to that, but the majority of it is here in the present, just like Alchemy of Souls. However, they do a jump that I completely forgot about. There's 3 episodes, was it? 2 episodes or 3 episodes, where they're showing you, I forget their names, everything that's going on in the present when the main 2 characters are 19 years old. And then they skip 3 years to when they're 21. 19, 20, 21, 22? My gosh, I can't do math. Anyway, the point is, they make a skip there. And that, like, I was, like, hooked into this, and I was really enjoying rewatching it, and then they jumped. There's this literal weird, like, all of a sudden you have to start all over again, and, like, they keep the mood going with these characters, but that character was out of it for 3 years, so you're like, okay, who are you now? What is going on? I don't like it when they suddenly do that. I really don't. So it's like it completely throws me off, and it's like I'm starting the drama all over again or something. And and that one put me into a weird mood because of this character here. Oh, that's what makes a drama so good. The unfolding of the incredibly breathtaking, like, opening of this drama. I'm sorry, Kat, was that my fault? That look on your face. I think she's reacting to the rain, but that look on her face, I think I did it, and I can't record it. Whatever. Cats. I love cats. So, you got Luliang on top of King of Duvessa, on top of He is Psychometric rewatch, on top of Alchemy of Souls. I need to complete the 2nd season of Alchemy of Souls. That's the one I was really looking forward to, because, like, yeah, that scene. There's not very many times that you say Jung-uk cry. I say this in the Alchemy of Souls reaction. That's gonna take a while because, like, it's long, and I want to do, like, put all the pictures and videos and whatnot in there. It's gonna take a while to edit. But, and plus, I need a little bit of a break every now and then from it, so it's kind of... Anyway, you don't see him cry very often, as I say, but oof, every time he does cry, and especially right here. Oh my gosh, this scene. Oh my gosh. Sneak preview of a few different things in that. Where was this all going? Things that are influencing each other. The thing is, I'm in a weird mood because of all of that, and then now it's raining, so that adds to the... And, like, life... work. I do have a job. So, I get interrupted from doing stuff here at home because I have to go to work and all that stuff. And it's all happening at the same time. And my mood is all over the place, weird. And that character currently on my background, who I still can't get over. Show you what picture it is. The weirdest thing is, a picture of him has been my phone's. There's always on display and lock screen and home screen. He's been one of those basically ever since the second time that I watched Mysterious Lotus Casebook. Right direction. Him. That picture of him. Yeah, since the rewatch of that, whenever that was, he has been a wallpaper on my phone ever since then, because there's something about his character that I just can't let go of. Plus, I really like that picture. That picture works really well as a phone's wallpaper. Anyway, things that are influencing each other and all that stuff. Now I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do all of a sudden, because all of a sudden I feel like there's too many options of overwhelming emotion stuff, and it's all influencing each other, because I started watching He is Psychometric, so obviously I want to keep doing that. How long is He is Psychometric again? The 16 episodes, and I'm at the 34-minute and 47-second mark on the 4th episode, so I'm not very far into the rewatch of that one. Like, everything is barely just getting started. Like I say, they did that jump, and it's like, it's like I literally hit a bump in the road that, like, knocked me right out of my seat, so I have to pick my bike up and get back on it and start pedaling again. And then there's that picture that's going on my background, making me want to watch I need to watch the second season of Alchemy of Souls, but I want to be able to, like, thoroughly wrap myself up in it, so, like, get lost in it and get on with it. I don't want things interrupting me as much as possible, so I'm trying to, like, wait until I have a minute to do that. I need to be doing the editing on the Alchemy of Souls reaction video, because for some odd reason, people, like, there was a few more views on my Naxu video, but I don't understand how it's, like, that one is, like, you know, YouTube is, like, pretending it doesn't exist or something. I don't understand it. And then my reaction so far that I've released, it doesn't actually really surprise me, especially given what's happening with the Storm Chaser one, that barely anybody has watched it so far. But I already filmed my other thing, and I promised I was going to, so I am still going to edit it and put it up, even if barely anybody or nobody watches it. Whatever. And then there's what was I saying? What was I in the middle of saying? I lost my thought. It's happening again. And he's on my background again. I have a lot of pictures of him. When it's difficult, when I haven't worked through thoughts and reactions and emotions to things, their pictures are everywhere so that I can, so he keeps appearing. The rewatch of that, the reaction of that, the rewatch of He is Psychometric, I really want to, rewatch that one. But there's, several new dramas that I want to watch, too. And part of my problem with influence, the whole reason of bringing up the what's influencing influences, is the problem that I want to watch the Impossible Heir. Because it does actually look interesting. The problem is that one of the main characters in it, I didn't look at the girl, I don't know if I know the girl, but it's 2 guys that are in it. I've seen both of them on one other thing. Or have I seen the one guy in 2? I'll put it up here if I've seen him on more than one thing. Either way, the Impossible Heir, one of the main characters, is the guy that plays Jung-uk. And I'm like, in the middle of Alchemy of Souls, do I really want to, while I'm in the middle of Jung-uk's character, and that's what's, in my brain, do I really want to skip over here and watch the Impossible Heir? Influencing each other. Jung-uk's character is going to be in my head, and then I'm going to see his face playing this other character, and if there's any similarities whatsoever between these characters, I'm going to be like, is this the actor's fault? Because the bleed over happens all the time with actors, whether they mean to or not. Some of them, like Jaloon, are really good at making it blurry so that the characters aren't all the same, and they're distinct and cool. But most actors, some of them, are really bad at it, where, every single character they play is, exactly the same. There's barely any difference whatsoever in them. You really can't tell them apart, pick this character out of this drama and put them over here, and you wouldn't have a different story. It would be the same story, because the character's the same. This character that played Jung-uk, this actor, I've never seen him in anything other than Alchemy of Souls, so I have no idea how good of an actor he is. I skipped through, I can't remember what episode I just randomly clicked on to just see a couple of scenes to see if I want to see this one and all that rest of the stuff, and they mentioned something that's like, what? But his character seems like he might be similar to Jung-uk, and I'm like, oh boy. And then there's the other problem that my goodness, it really is raining heavy. My whole window is now covered in water. I kind of rewatched some of my reaction videos and stuff like that, and I want to do another one where I'm up to currently while I'm watching it reaction thing. So I'm curious if I should do that with the Impossible Heir. Should I? Should I? But the problem, because I think that's the one that I want to watch most right now. Of all the ones that I haven't seen before that I want to watch, I think that's the one I want to watch the most. But the problem, like I say, is that it's that actor. And I'm like, is it just because that actor, Jung-uk, is in my head, so I'm not going to be able to, focus on this drama versus his face? I don't know. I am way too excited and way too all over the place and way too breathe. It's hard being me sometimes. Anyway, that's a quick something of what do you think? What have you seen I Am Nobody? Do you know what I'm talking about with the kind of humor and the kind of things it focuses on and the kind of, I do not like Julan. I really don't like Chilan. The further it went, the more I disliked him. Do you know what I mean? There were so many things about it, but I'm gonna stop there because anyway. And then, have you ever seen He is Psychometric? And do you know what I'm talking about? Why this character is the one that you need. And the way they unfold that story and the way it's told and yeah, and obviously you can't give an opinion on King of Duvessa because you've never read it and it's not possible for you to read it because it's an unpublished book. Sorry. And then, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say bye so I can possibly edit this and put it up. I kind of doubt that's going to happen because I have to, like, go and do stuff. So, but I shall try. Thanks for watching this. If you did, what do you think I should do? Are you interested in seeing a play-by-play on the Impossible Heir? Or is that not of interest to you at all? Or is there another drama? I mean, go ahead and leave in the comments. Do you know of a drama, especially if it's a shorter one, if it's Chinese, if it's Japanese, or if it's Korean? Do you know of a drama that you'd be interested in seeing me react to? Hopefully you know something about the kind of dramas I do like, because if it's going to be, if it's a drama that you absolutely love, but I would probably hate it, if you really want me to react to something that I absolutely hate, I don't know why you'd do that to either one of us, but whatever. You can even, here it is, to open up, I'll say, what do you think? If you know of a drama, especially if you think I might actually like it. Although at the same time, if you think I might like it and I'm not hating it, I'll be like, I'm really sorry, that didn't work. But anyway, my coworker did that to me. She suggested a drama that she loved, and I was trying to watch it, and I'm like, I hate this. It made me mad. So, and then I had to gently tell her that I'm like, no, I did not like that drama. And she's like, you don't like this. Anyway, bye.